everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
Come along with us as we enjoy a beach day in Crete.
Let's go.
Good morning from Suda, Crete. This could be an interesting one because I believe that chania is about 3 miles away, which is the main selling point. But they said it's a 20 to 30 minute bus ride. We do have an excursion today, but it's only gonna be about half the time. So if we're gonna take the bus back and forth, it's hard to say. So we might end up just having to search this town. The port itself is not looking the greatest, but maybe we can find like some local restaurants because I see a church over there. Obviously there's a few people. Maybe we can get some food today. But the weather is perfect. There's no clouds in the sky. It looks virtually flat. Good morning, everybody. Today we are in Crete, and it is a beach day.
That's right. We are going to Agioi, Apostoloi Beach.
Pronunciation is probably our strong suit, so I'm sure it's correct.
It looks...
Yeah, we're doing a beach transfer. It was about $35 per person. It's $40 if you book it on the ship. There are other excursions in this port. We just felt like going a little bit lazy. We just need a relaxation day.
Yep.
So come along with us. We are also going to try to check out, I think it's Suda.
Yeah. Is
the town that you port in. See if we can find some food, shopping. I'm not sure if there will be, so you'll get to come along with us for that.
Let's go.
Quick little correction. The pronunciation of the port that they list is chania. Chania with a CH. But we're still here in Suda, but chania apparently is the big area to go to. If we get a correct pronunciation on the beach, I'll probably say that too, but we'll see. That's gonna, right. I bet that's gonna be harder when we come by.
I think I'm right.
But we're headed to our shuttle to get to the beach. Bus ride was about 15-20 minutes. Rachel slept. I listened to a little bit about Crete.
Crete, I did hear that.
Yeah, that was the first thing she said, and that's the last thing Rachel heard. Sounds like there's 3 beaches around here. It's the locals' favorite. I did see a thing that said Sunset Beach Cafe, so maybe that's an English interpretation. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be a market close by. I'm not sure if there's many places to eat, but if there is, we're gonna try to get there.
And we're here for about 3 hours.
Yes. Yeah, I was a little nervous that it said the excursion time was 3 hours, so I was hoping that wasn't including the transport time. But it does sound like we're gonna get 3 full hours here.
You can rent beach chairs and umbrellas, or you can just lay in the sand.
Yeah, €6 per person. Or free to lay in the sand. All right, so looks like these are gonna be our chairs for the day. And this is a beautiful setting.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
The water is super calm. Yesterday in Mykonos, there's no way I would have wanted to get in that water at all. It was crazy, so much waves, so much wind. This looks great though. Yeah, so it's a local's favorite because it is actually like very near the city. And you can see there's other people that are just laid out on the sand. So you definitely don't need to pay after you get here, but we will, and walked to a cafe that had beers.
It's gonna be a good 3 hours.
It's gonna be a good start to the day at 9 a.m. Beers on the beach.
That's right.
So I've been sent to get drinks, but I did want to show you there's showers right here and changing rooms. I don't see lockers, but this is a nice little spot where you can buy some drinks. All right, so for cost-wise, these are like tall boy beers. We got 2 beers, 2 waters. It was 10 euros, which is actually a little bit higher than we've seen in a lot of cities, but for at the beach, and you don't have to go more than 40, 50 yards, I think it's worthwhile. Love it. Might have to see what's over there at some point today. All right, so we've been here about an hour. The water is nice. It's not super warm, but it does get to be there. Oh, and there's Rachael. I just dropped in the sand a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna try to get to that church at some point. It's beautiful. And it's so calm. Absolutely love it. All right, so one thing, we did not bring our snorkel equipment.
No.
Because we were struggling to fit enough stuff in our suitcases.
Because we tend to overpack.
Yeah, which we now have an extra week's worth of clothing because we lost our luggage for 72 hours. That's a different story. But if we had our snorkel equipment, I really wish we had it for here because there's so many rocks around.
And it's so clear, like you can see to the bottom when you're 5 foot out.
There's minnows right there. Yeah. Or, I mean, anchovies, sardines. I don't know what they are, but there has been a couple bigger fish that have...
getting my feet.
Yes, she's like, something bit me. You know, from Forrest Gump.
It was true. It was true.
Yes.
I don't think it was a bullet, but it was true. I think there's
something bit me.
A bite mark on my feet.
Yeah, but there are fish right around here. Not a lot, but I bet over by those rocks there'd be a ton.
Now, there is the option at many places to have the fish eat your dead skin off your feet.
I don't know how
if
anyone
anybody has ever done that, leave a comment down below because I'm telling you, there's a couple of fish that have been biting at my legs. I don't think I can do it.
Maybe if you know that it's happening. I think those girls probably just got bit by one. That's why they're screaming over there.
We had a little chaotic mess with us too.
If you're not expecting it, it's not as fun as paying for it. See? Yeah,
that's what it sounded like.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time for another beer. And just enjoy this beach. Now, I don't know what the taxi would cost. There were 3 taxis in the port area, but it did say that the taxis are kind of, they're not as easy to find as you may see in other cities. So you could probably take a taxi here since it is public. I just don't know what the price would be. So if anyone knows how much that would cost, let me know. It's probably a fraction of what we paid for it, but we're enjoying it.
We are enjoying it.
Yes.
Very much.
So the guide had actually told us that there were 3 beaches. That's the one that we were on. And just across the parking lot, there's more right here. We did not even realize this. This is awesome. Oh, there's some more expensive stuff over there. I can tell because they have cushions. But check this out. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a much bigger space than what we had thought it was initially. I like it. Check that out. I like that view right there.
That's beautiful.
All right, look at how silky this sand is.
It's amazing.
I think we went to the wrong side.
I think we did too.
This is beautiful. It really actually feels a little bit more local.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the beach side itself is not that big of a beach.
Right. But yeah, bring your towel. And I would say come over to this side. Much more popular, it seems.
Yeah, because it's amazing.
Because it's amazing.
Not that the other side isn't amazing, but this is different.
Yeah, I like it. And we are unsure. I mean, those might be hotels over there. But at least it looks like there's some rentals right over here. If you do want to see. But this looks awesome. And the water it's warmer.
It is warmer.
Crazy.
So weird.
Look at how clear this water is. Oh my God. And there's like little bits of black sand in there.
There is.
It's not full black sand, just a little bit.
There are no rocks.
No, there's a little,
seaweed.
there's a couple fish down below. God, this is beautiful. We're just kind of exploring this little area. There is a lot of rocks below.
They're big rocks.
Yeah, big rocks that you can walk on. But we're just trying to find neat little coves, and there's like nobody over here. It's kind of crazy in a public beach. But we're finding like these private little spots for us. It's so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Who knew a $30 public beach transfer?
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Good idea on checking it out because
I just felt like there was something on the other side there.
And she did, you know, say there were like 3 beaches, but wow, look at that. Like, look at that.
It's so beautiful.
I guess the weird part is when you're just taken in one spot, you don't even think about it at first.
Yeah.
Because that was a beautiful area. I'm not like discounting that at all.
Yeah, we just followed the crowd.
But this is something else.
And just on the other side of these rocks, you can see there's a ton of people over that way. But over here, nobody.
Pretty dang private.
And like, I don't think we've gotten more than like waist deep.
No.
No. So if you're worried about swimming, just be taller than 3 feet. I was gonna say at the other beach, we did not need water shoes. If you wanted to do this area, water shoes would actually be pretty beneficial for the rocks that were.
At least if you're coming in the rocks. Now
they're not sharp.
Yeah.
They're rounded, but it's just there's a bunch of them. So if I'm really up and down with the camera footage, that's why.
Yeah. And you don't need it when you first come in. Like the initial area, not at all. It is silkier smooth than the other area.
Yeah, it was beautiful on the other side. But we're just sneaking around. All right, the water got a little bit deeper than we expected, but
I think we can touch now.
yes.
That was awesome.
We were a ways out there. That was fun. Yeah, if you take your phone with, you should probably put it in a waterproof thing.
Which we have.
But we didn't put it on because we were like, let's just go check things out.
We're just gonna explore.
Yeah.
We won't need it. That's why we still have our flip-flops in hand.
And like we were walking through these rocks and it was, you know, no more than waist high. But when we decided to come out of the rocks, because we were like, oh, I'm tired of walking on rocks.
Yeah. My
There's
feet didn't touch at all.
no ground. So yeah, just a little bit of swimming with the hand up in the air. It's beautiful. Look at this scene. This is back towards the beach that we were on. Yeah, we were hoping that we'd be able to go up to that church, but Looks like it's closed off by a gate. A couple things about Crete that I did hear from our guide. One is that it is the 5th largest island in the Mediterranean. These bugs are really loud. And so if you don't like those in August, you're gonna get to hear a lot of them. And the other one is that it is the southernmost point of Europe. I did not know that. Now, if I end up being incorrect about this, please correct me in the comments down below. But yeah, the guide said that.
Africa is really close, and
yeah,
Asia is also a neighbor.
Yeah, it's like very close to Africa, Asia, and Europe all together. Oh, maybe we can sneak up because some other people did. Yeah, let's follow this trail. All right, well, you could either walk on this trail here, or there's a turnstile here. Just don't drive your car up. It looks like.
Look at that view, Josh.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And so here's the beach that we initially went to. I think it was called Iguana Beach, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were signs saying iguana. Oh, this is pretty. And if you know what these bugs are that make this noise, please let me know. Yep. All right, we made it to the top. It doesn't take much of a walk, so you can easily make it. There's like nobody here. Rachel just got hit in the face with a bug.
Except for a couple bugs.
Yeah. So pretty. I don't know if this church is open. The doors don't seem to be. That's okay, it's not Sunday.
I think it's Wednesday.
It's really hard to tell when you're, when you're on a cruise ship and you don't take the elevators.
You have no idea what day it is.
I never know. So pretty. You do have great views of both beach areas if you come up towards the church. The church was open. It did say that you should be properly dressed though, which us in our bathing suits I do not consider.
I don't think that's properly.
Yeah, so we did not go inside. But there's a side door that's kind of open. And it does look like on both sides you can rent. Like we saw paddle boards on the other side. We can see it here. Here's a, yeah, paddle boat is what I used to call it, but pedal boat, yeah, it's where you run it with your feet. Yeah, this is the area that we were walking through. Yeah, I want to say it was right about that spot that we got to, and we were like, okay, let's go out of here.
It does look like they have buoys about like how far you should go out.
Yeah, so we were working our way towards the buoys. At least we didn't come out on the other side, I guess. I am not sure of what these islands are out there, but
and I am not disappointed in this adventure.
no, yeah, we were unsure if this would be a worthwhile excursion. Because, you know, it's a cheaper one and it's like no frills basically. It's take you to the beach. But the beach was great.
The beach is awesome.
Yeah, there's not a lot of food options, so if you're coming for that, but it's also only a 3-hour excursion.
Yeah.
So you're going to be back in time for lunch if you want to eat lunch on your cruise ship. We're hoping to see if we can ask our guide if there's something nearby that we could go to. And if there's a taxi, we'll take a taxi.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can find something great. But right now, just enjoying the water, enjoying the views, and those bugs. They don't bite, they're just loud. Yeah, well, we haven't been bitten. Here you can see the water sports stuff. Headed back to our chairs. Gonna get in the water a little bit longer before we have to go. Alright, a short little ride and a nap. We are back at the cruise ship. The port is, it's about 15 seconds to get through security.
Yeah, I think we just had to have our card with us, right?
Yeah, that was about it. We're gonna go ahead and get changed and then try to walk out here in Suda. It does look like, we've seen a couple places that look like we could be able to grab lunch. So we'd love to have some local food and drink before we get back on the ship.
It's early.
Yeah, it's about 12:30. We have to be all aboard at 4:30. So a little bit of time. But great day at the beach.
Great day.
Definitely recommend the beach transfer. All right, so just outside of security, this is where the city bus picks you up at. It actually just left. It's €3 round trip. But it's like 20-30 minutes is what the things say that we've seen. One thing that was cool though, you can see there's a picture of the old harbor, which I believe is from Venetian times. Here's a market square, and then here's the beach that we were actually at. So you can see this is an aerial shot of the two that we went to. But we asked the ladies at the information desk if there's like eateries close by that we could walk to, and they said yes, there's a square. We just have to walk to the main road and turn left.
You'll find
They did not know what the road is called. They just said it's a central road.
But if it's like the rest of Greece, they don't name streets.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to find that and get some food. All right, so one tip I do want to give. I know a lot of times if you come back and you have only a couple hours left, you probably are just gonna try to like go back out to the city. When it's ports like this, just go on, get changed, get some underwear, get some shoes.
Yeah.
You will thank yourself later.
Yes. Instead of walking around in like, I had wet flip-flops because we were at the ocean and
yeah,
it's just not comfortable.
Yeah, so my advice, go on the ship, spend 10 minutes to go on, freshen up, and come back out.
Yes.
All right, so we ended up going about 2 blocks out of the port area, turn left, and we have come across a decent number of restaurants already, bakeries, sweets. So I think we're gonna be able to find some food. All right, I think we found it. And shaved meat seems like the thing that we are gonna need to get. We've seen a couple of restaurants with that, and we've been craving it. All right, my apologies. I do not know how this is pronounced, but this is the restaurant name that we are at. All right, 2 beers. This one looks like Fisher. The other one, I'm not sure how you, Easy A. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. And we are gonna order a wide variety of food.
And it was €6 for those 2 big beers.
€6 for the 2 beers. You can see they're big.
They're big beers.
Yeah. I keep thinking about how dreamy this view is. And then I hear these bugs. Non-stop. Literally non-stop.
I have ignored them. I don't know how you can't just ignore them.
And I'm looking at this tree as if there's a tree full of them. I don't know where they are.
But they have clear wings. That's why we can't see them.
Yeah.
That lady picked them for us.
What's your thoughts on that? Do you notice the noise, or would you drown it out? Oh, there it stopped. It stops now and then.
So you do notice it.
All right, this is the Cretan salad.
Here's the potato.
Yeah, there's boiled potato. I believe that these are probably called rusks. That's what it looks like on the thing. The key thing that I wanted to try was, I believe this is called mazithra, which is a cheese that is made here. Our guide actually said that you can just spread that on bread. So that's going to be the interesting thing.
Is that what happened when I was asleep?
Rachel slept both ways on the bus, so she wasn't listening to any of it. But that was one thing that they talked about, yeah. But we wanted to try something a little bit different than the regular Greek salad. You can see peppers, onions, olives, tomatoes, olive oil.
And if it's like the rest of it, it has been very fresh, like very fresh flavors. The vegetables have been super tasty.
And that's where our guide today actually talked about how the diet is so healthy because they eat everything when they're supposed to be in season. They don't just go ahead and, you know, like in America, we eat everything year round and it's not in season. But excited to eat this. There you go. Listen. All right, 30 seconds after I stopped talking about this and the freshness of the salad. This
mixed grill. It's a mixed grill.
Look at that. So we got some chicken skewer, pork skewer, chicken patty, or pork patty, chicken breast. There's shaved meats.
Pita. Like we got some. Oh
yes, thank you.
Oh my God, look at that pasta.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Okay, pesto just got here. Pesto pasta. Oh my God.
And Josh was worried we weren't gonna have enough food.
Yeah, I was tempted to get another pasta, but I don't think we'll need it. We also did a traditional kebab, one with and one without Philadelphia cream cheese inside of it. Look at this beast. I'm gonna have to like zoom out.
Yes. Looks so good.
There it is. Look at that. We had to zoom out to show all the food. Oh, and there's the water in the background. And the bugs stopped. Oh my God.
Oh, so much food, but it was so damn good.
It was. Oh, and by the way, if you don't have Wi-Fi on the ship, which we usually don't, they have Wi-Fi here in the town.
Yeah.
So just sitting out, we were able to catch up on email, social media, whatever.
Yeah.
Great food, amazing, amazing, amazing food. And it was for 46 euros.
Yeah, that shaved meat, oh God, it's so good.
I actually really liked the kebabs the most. And the pasta was awesome.
Yeah, he couldn't stop eating it.
Yeah.
Finally, we got it. We're taking it to go.
There you go.
Take it on.
Yeah, so if you're looking for food here in the port area, if you're in Crete, just walk 2 blocks up and maybe about 4 blocks to the left.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Great. Great time. We enjoyed our lunch so much that we are actually having the same stuff for dinner.
We are.
On the cruise ship.
Except for the glass of wine.
Yes.
I do. I know a fair amount about fine food and drink. This is a white.
It's white.
It is a white. Greek white. Yes, we did have leftovers and figured this is better than most cruise ship food, so let's take it back with us. And they allowed it.
Yeah.
Look at that view.
Until I found you, oh, I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you close. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, you know that.
Perfect dessert.
Baby.
we went to the show tonight, the entire show.
And we didn't fall asleep.
Right.
By we, I mean me.
I mean, it helped that we went to the early show because we had dinner at like 6 o'clock on our balcony.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was an awesome day.
It was a very good day.
Best bite of the day.
Oh man, and mine's the shaved pork or chicken off of those little.
Yeah, it was all piled together.
It's friggin' delicious. So good.
And I would say I like the kebab the most.
It's been something like we
With
really
the
have enjoyed. Yeah.
Whoa, so good.
Yummy, 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 yummy. Lunch was delicious.
All right, best moment of the day.
For me, it was walking over to the second beach because we got away from where they took us. And I get it, we were on a tourist excursion, so they took all the tourists in one spot. But we got to see where the locals really hung out.
Yeah.
And that was really pretty and a really, really smooth, crystal clear waters. Amazing spot to be at.
I would agree. And like more specifically, when we got in the water and we started walking through that random rock path, it was beautiful and it just, it felt so good.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Not to mention, I also did enjoy over on the other side when we had some beers and then when those stupid fish were biting us. It was annoying, but it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It actually was kind of like one of those moments like at Maracas Beach where the waves were just crushing. So it was like...
Start laughing.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a blast.
But tomorrow we are headed to Zakynthos. I may be pronouncing that wrong. But it is another island in Greece. We are actually getting on a boat multiple times because we are tendering to the cruise port. And then we are actually hopping on, I believe it's a catamaran. We actually aren't 100% sure. But I think it's probably a catamaran to a very famous beach.
Yes.
If you know what beach that is and you're still watching, leave a comment down below guessing what it is. But we're going to head back. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. All our links are down below.
And I forgot to tell you, we're on Enchantment of the Seas if you couldn't figure that out.
Yeah.
It's part of a series.
We also need to give a huge shout out to all of our gluttons out there. They help make this channel successful and they help promote us throughout. So we really can't thank you guys enough. So thank you to all of our gluttons.
Yes, and we have been updating them on our Discord. It's a private members only Discord throughout this trip. Hopefully they enjoy that. I know we do.
We do.
Good night.